Hey everybody, Jared here. Got my buddy Enzo. And yesterday I competed in my first ever Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournament. And I know a lot of people wanted to know how I did. They wanted to see some footage. So without further ado, I'm gonna roll the footage and let you know how I did.
Alright, so here we are, first match of the day. Competing in the executive white belt division. That's 30 to 39 years old. And this guy right here, as soon as we locked up, I felt like I was probably a lot stronger than he was. I felt like I was in better shape than he was. So, boom, get a quick little double leg. And immediately past his guard, get to side control. So, in my head, I was looking for a Kimura lock. That's probably my best submission that I have so far. And I wasn't going to stop until I got it. So, we have a little scramble. I'm staying heavy on top. And as you can see right here in a second, I'm immediately going to start looking for that arm. So, boom. Here I start reaching for his wrist, reach through, grab my own wrist. Pretty much from here I know I have a Kimura, and I didn't want to let it go. So he's got my leg trapped. I'm trying to get it out so that I can finish. And he's hanging onto his gi really hard, but I know that it was only a matter of time until I got that arm out, because I got two arms on his one. So here we go, looking for the arm. Pretty sure right here I broke his grip. So now all I really have to do is kind of reposition myself and wrench that arm, boom, right there, and he's tapping. So 1, 2, 3, nice little Kimura lock, and that was my first match. Alright, so this is my second match of the day. It's technically the finals because this was a small division, only 4 guys. I saw this guy's first match, and he looked pretty tired at the end. So I figured that I was probably in a lot better cardio shape than he was. As soon as he locked up with me, I figured that he wasn't going to be stronger than I was, and I was going to be able to overpower him. Here we're locked up, and I'm working with some double overhooks, go for a headlock, don't get it. I didn't believe that he was going to be able to take me down from here, so boom, get a quick throw, and immediately in side control. Again, I'm looking for a Kimura. I'm here, kind of just biding my time, waiting for the right moment. So I'm working that side, trying to free up that arm. A little scramble. Here we are, still working, still looking for that arm. Alright, right here I have... Ooh, I lost the arm there for a second. Okay, but I got my leg in. I kind of have like a shield position. I'm trying to create some space so that I can start looking for that arm again. You can see I'm looking for his right arm, and boom, I get it. See, creating that space is what let me get the arm out. If he would have got all the way into my guard, it would have been a lot more difficult. So I use that leg to kind of push him away, create the space I need to wrench that arm behind his back and finish him off. Alright, match number 3. This was in a completely different division. This is an 18 and up men's white belt. And this guy here that I was fighting, really strong guy, a lot stronger than the first 2 that I wrestled. And here we are, we lock up, and I immediately kind of feel his strength. Going for a little trip, and I kind of evade that one. And that guy, I talked to him after the match, he said he had some really good trips. You'll see him get me with one here in a second. Boom, right there. That's a good trip. Completely caught me off guard. I'm trying to get my guard in. And, you know, one thing that my instructors taught me is try to get off your back pretty quick from the guard. And that's something I was trying to do. As you can see, I'm immediately fishing for that Kimura lock again. I didn't want to stay flat on my back. Boom, he jumps my guard. Trying to get side control. And I'm pushing. I'm trying to keep his hips away. Bang, and I start to lock up that Kimura grip right away on that side. Now he's smart. He kind of tucks his hand away in what we call, quote unquote, the cave, and he's defending because he doesn't want me to take that arm. I'm trying to move into a better position, but he kind of jumps over my legs, keeping me down. I'm trying to hip escape out, move my butt away from him so I can wrench that arm. I'm trying to create the space I need to get his arm out and finish him off with that Kimura. But he was doing a pretty good job defending. Now we have a little scramble. I'm still having the Kimura grip here, and I kind of sort of take his back. I'm in a little bit better position now. I'm on top, and I start to move his arm out, and I can feel an arm bar coming. Boom, he kind of flips over, and he almost got out of that arm lock, and I switch to arm bar, and boom, pop my hips, finish him off with the arm bar. So had the Kimura lock, switched to arm bar, and got the win. And here we are, match number 4. This is the semifinals. This guy was really cool. I talked to him after our match. Tall guy, pretty good shape. Fakes the double right there, but I don't bite. And he's going to try and drag me, but I got pretty good balance. So we're locking up. I'm thinking about shooting in on him, but I can feel he's really heavy, so as you can see here, I'm going to kind of suck him down a little bit. He misses that shot, and boom. Now I start to work my arm underneath his neck for a guillotine, and I'm going to jump into it here, and I get a really good position. Both of my legs are around his neck. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to finish him here. I was thinking about rolling him over, but just kept squeezing. He wasn't going anywhere, and he's going to tap out. So quick win for me, semifinals. We're on to the finals now. All right, last match of the day. This is the finals. This guy I'm wrestling here, I think his name was James. Looked pretty tough. He's a strong guy. We have a pretty good match. So we start off, I immediately shoot in, don't get it. I'm working my over-under, and I'm going to try and throw him here. Now, boom, get my hips over, but he rolls through. Smart move. We're scrambling. He's inside control. I'm trying to get my guard back. Referee decides he's going to stop it because we were pretty close to the edge of the mat. He's going to reposition us here in the middle, and he's got side control, which is a strong position. I like side control because it sets up a lot of my submissions, like the Kimura that I've been using the whole tournament. And here we go. I'm pushing his hips away. I'm pushing his arm away. I'm just trying to create space because I don't want him to mount me. But as you can see here, he gets a knee up and goes straight into the full mount. Now he's working a head and arm choke, and he jumps to the one side. But I kind of start to sit up towards the opposite side to make a little bit of space so he doesn't choke me. Luckily for me, it works out. I go for a Granby trying to get out. Doesn't work. The guy had good balance. He was staying on top. So I get from full mount back to side control. That's a good trade-off for me because I don't want someone to be mounting me. He's trying to pass. I'm trying to get my legs back in. He's high, so boom, back door. I get out, and he doesn't have full guard yet. I'm still on top. Now this guy was pretty good. I had a hard time getting on top of him. As you can see, he kind of kicks me off, and we're in almost like a 50-50 position now. He's going for a leg lock, and I'll be honest, that one hurt. That's why I rolled out. My leg still hurts today. Now I start working the same thing he's working on his leg. I feel like mine was probably a little bit deeper, and I was really cranking on that leg. I was trying to finish him off right here. I think he felt it, so he kind of abandons his leg lock, tries to start rolling. I'm squeezing with as hard as I can, trying to finish him off, but he starts to get back on top of me. Now right here, he kind of starts working back towards side control. I'm going out now. It was at this point in the match where I felt like my opponent was starting to get kind of tired, and then I could be a little bit more aggressive and try and take control. So I'm looking for an arm. He's staying away. Now you're going to see I kind of grab his collar and just pull him over towards my right because I felt like he was getting tired and he wasn't going to be able to stop me. You'll see it here in a second. He's trying to stay away. I'm pushing him with my knees. Okay, now grab his collar and just pull him. I'll pull him over and immediately move, and boom, now I'm on top. Here we go. Now I'm fishing for his left arm because I feel like I'm in a good position to get it. We're scrambling, and I wanted to catch him off guard. So as you can see, boom, I get my Kimura grip, and I'm really, really close to finishing him now. All I have to do is reposition my body. I get it there, I pull away, he jumps over. Now he's gonna kind of roll away from the pressure, but I roll with him. I'm on top now, I'm really close to finishing him. The referee stops it. The guy didn't tap, the referee stopped it. My opponent was not happy about that at all. He was really salty. Now this is after the match. Like I said, my opponent is really salty. Didn't want to shake my hand. He turns around, tries to act like he doesn't want to shake it. So, whatever, man. I win, you lose. This is jiu-jitsu. We're supposed to all be cool here. So, whatever. And second place guy didn't show up to the medal ceremony. All well. And somehow my girlfriend recorded this sideways. Thanks, babe. Love you.
So there you have it, guys. Boom, 2 gold medals for me. I'm really happy with the outcome of the tournament. That being said, I worked really hard to be the best I could. When I first decided that I wanted to compete in a tournament, I was probably 205 pounds, and yesterday I weighed in at 182. So it took a lot of dieting and eating all the right foods to drop weight so that I can compete. Also, I trained a lot. I trained sometimes 4 times a week, sometimes 5. That's the biggest thing that I can say to anybody that out there that's watching this that might want to do a tournament in the future. Train as often as you can. One of the guys that I fought told me that he trained twice a week. The guy that trains more often, the guy that has a higher volume of training, is going to be better. You're going to be in better shape. You're going to be more comfortable in the different positions. So train as often as you can, as hard as you can. And that's really all I got to say about that. Thanks for watching, you guys. One more time. Boom, the champ is here. Shut up, Mike. And I'll see you guys next time.